Hello, everybody. This is Ronald Gruya, Director of Emerging Telecoms at Frost Sullivan, and it's a pleasure to have with us here Elias Carrera, the Mobile World Congress. He's the CEO of Quobis. Hi, Elias.
Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Elias, I know we talk a lot about trends here that we see at the show, and I think one of the things we've been talking a lot about is Web RTC, and how this is being leveraged in a telecom world. So maybe you could give us your perspective on that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think now, after a couple of years talking about Web RTC, now we're not talking more about Web RTC itself, the technology, but talking about real use cases. Now we see that it's really, it makes sense, the technology, and now we're seeing real implementations both in enterprise and service providers. So not talking about technology, but talking about use cases.
I know there was an announcement here with Telefonica with Aura, and also with some of the other things like sharing like sharing pages on the mobile or other things like that. What can you tell us?
Yeah. Web RTC fits quite well for customer onboarding from mobile phones, for example. So banks or fintechs or insurance companies can gain new customers right from the mobile in a couple of minutes. A new customer can onboard, and also other use cases because you do onboard once in your life in each company, but then for every interaction that you might have, you can, for example, an agent can share with you their screen or can push you a PDF document with some information, and Web RTC really fits quite well for those use cases. That's what we are selling to banks and fintechs and insurance company for those applications, which at the end make life of their users easier.
Web RTC is being also used a lot in the enterprise world, and we've seen a lot of interest, a lot of activity. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, also for other cases beyond customer onboarding, for example, now we are seeing the all bring your own device hype. With Web RTC, it mix quite well. There is really a match. So we've seen some use cases selling from the telcos cloud services based on the telco network to provide enterprise customers mobility and enterprise collaborations right on the browser, for example.
Excellent. So specific to Quobis, you guys are also, you've been around this the space, and what do you see? Are we at that inflection point already? For the technology, sort of have gone past the peak of inflated expectations and beginning to kind of ramp up?
Yeah, that's it. We're exactly in the ramp up. Yeah, we're now doing sales, not only doing pilots. We always said that we have more pilots than Iberia. Now we have really have customers now. So there's money in the table for Web RTC because there are real implementations behind. Yeah.